In the NFL, conventional wisdom is everywhere. But one man is out there looking for something different, looking for someone willing to go against the grain.
All right, so Bill, you're telling me we're going to take one of the best receivers in pro football, and my fantasy team's just going to put him over there on the bench and say, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, we're talking about Larry Fitzgerald, who arguably talent-wise, top 3 receiver, not without a doubt.
Or better.
Or better, sure, but he doesn't have a quarterback right now. Ryan Lindley and John Skelton have combined for 2 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. We saw the slaughter against Seattle, right? 58-0. The Cardinals aren't doing enough offensively to offer anything for fantasy owners, and that includes Fitzgerald.
I think if you look at the last 4 games, in only one of those games does he have more than 1 catch.
I know.
He hasn't accumulated more than 15 yards in any of the last 4 games.
It's unbelievable. And when you're in the fantasy playoffs, you can't afford to hope it gets better at this point. You got to play other guys. There's other options out there. You saw Kenny Brett had a big game for Tennessee last week. Denario Alexander had 2 touchdowns. They have the quarterbacks. I just wouldn't touch any receiver for Arizona. And with Fitzgerald, you can't play a guy who's not getting 50, 60 yards and obviously not getting touchdown catches, whether it's his fault or not.
All right, what about the Cardinals as a whole? I mean, am I just divesting myself of all things Cardinal here?
Well, again, their offense is so bad that you have to exploit it. Look at what Seattle did last week. 8 turnovers, 41 fantasy points, which is just mind-blowing. Every time you look at it, more mind-blowing than the actual 58 points they put on the scoreboard. I think I take be a bully. Go against the Cardinals, pick up Detroit, play them. A couple other teams that aren't scoring points. Kansas City, Jacksonville, pick up the defenses playing them. You can pick on people. You have to have every advantage possible in the fantasy playoffs.
All right, there you go. And I just want to say, Larry Fitzgerald, I know you're watching. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. Arizona, you need to get this man a quarterback so he can be a fantasy receiver again.
Gotta have one.